May the peace of the Lord be with you, my dear brother, my dear sister. And today I share with you on 1 Corinthians chapter 1, 26 to 31. Consider your own calling, brothers and sisters. Beloved, Paul speaks to priests. Paul speaks to the baptized who shares in the common priesthood of God to remember our calling, to consider our calling. Beloved, it's very important for us to do so because as priests, as people of God, as the faithful of God, whatever we are today is not because we are supernatural. It's not because we are different from people. As Paul continued to say, we might even be not the best. We may not be the wise. We may not be the strongest. We may not be the powerful, because when you consider where some of us are coming, it's always so like that. But it takes the special grace of God to make us who we are as priestly people, as people who have been called to serve and to lead. It's not by might and strength. And so in that respect, we need to understand the fact that we are not the best at everything, but it's just by the special grace of God that He has chosen us to be His own special ministers. And doing so, He calls us to have in mind to remember our own calling. And to remember our calling, I cast my mind back to the time when we were ordained. And even when we received baptism, in those beautiful sacraments, one is called and one in humility would rise and respond. So Paul speaking to us to remember our calling or to consider our calling is a way to picture back when we responded to our call to be baptized, to become members of the Christ family, to receive ordination. We humbly, in humility, we stood up and then responded and took a step. And this is where we must always keep in mind the humility. So whatever we are, whatever we are doing, how we stand and talk, we should always remember that we are called out of humility, and we must have humility to lead us on. And that's very important. There are some in the church, there are some in the offices who are better, who are wise, who are stronger, who are powerful than us. But us is just by the special grace of God. And being the special grace of God, we need to serve with the humility as we can and we have. So we should be mindful of the way we deal with people, we talk to people, or we encounter people. We shouldn't think ourselves as so powerful, as so knowledgeable, as so full of wisdom that we know all. No, it's just by the special grace of God. So always remember your humble beginnings and how you responded. And that will always make you a great person and a great person for God. May God bless you today and strengthen you. Amen.